thoughts on Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 likely being another multiverse movie. So was it Daniel RPK, something like that? Pretty prominent leaker. He's gotten some things right, or gets a lot of things right, gets some things wrong. And basically he put out his latest report, latest deal, saying that Spider-Man 4, Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4, is supposed to film early next year, and it's likely to be another multiverse movie. So what do I make of that? When I first read what he said, I was pretty skeptical of it, because when they're saying we're starting to film early next year, but we don't have a director, we don't have kind of the casting, all the stuff that you kind of need in place to know when you're going to start filming, that isn't confirmed yet. None of that stuff is in place. So as soon as they say, I think we're going to start filming early next year, I go, don't you normally need the director and a writer and a script and a cast before you can start scheduling when you're going to film your movie? So I took this immediately with a whole spoonful of salt. I was pretty skeptical from the beginning, because it seemed like they were ahead of themselves. But even to that point, the turnaround for Spider-Man No Way Home from Far From Home was only 2.5 years. And in that 2.5 years, Marvel and Sony broke up. Like 2 months after Spider-Man Far From Home came out, Sony and MCU were like, yeah, we're not going to do another movie together. And they broke up for a whole month. And then Tom Holland made some phone calls to Bob Iger, and they got back together. And then, so they start trying to prep the movie, and then COVID happened. and so that disrupted everything. And they still managed to get the movie out in 2.5 years between films and deliver a movie that made a lot of money and put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces. So my gut reaction, my initial feeling was like, that's a pretty quick turnaround. I'm skeptical of that. But a quick turnaround from Sony is not unheard of either. So it's entirely possible. What do I make of the fact that they're looking to do another multiverse movie? According to this report, do I want Spider-Man 4 to be another multiverse movie? No, I do not. I get it. Spider-Man No Way Home made bukus of money and got fantastic reviews. Both Spider-Verse movies got fantastic reviews. Multiverse with Spider-Man has only generated income, great reviews, great buzz with the fans. It's won on every single level. So I get it. As a business decision, it makes sense. But is it what I want them to do with Tom Holland? Is it what I want from Tom Holland Spider-Man? No, it is not. Where with Tom Holland, we've sent him to Washington, D.C., to Europe, to outer space. We've played multiverse games, but we haven't done just a classic Spider-Man movie with him. And in each of his movies, because of our trade-off with the MCU, there always was a little bit of kind of like this is the Spider-Man movie with Tony Stark in it. This is the one with Samuel L. Jackson. This is the one that has Doctor Strange in it. It's always felt like there's someone kind of propping it up a little bit. There's always been a gimmick. So, and I got it. I understood why they did that before, because you had 5 traditional Spider-Man movies in a row, and we're going to put Spider-Man in the MCU. We want to do something different. We want a different angle. I got it. I understood. But now that we've gotten to the point in time where by the time this movie comes out, 10 years into Tom Holland's Spider-Man, by far the actor who has played him the most, and he's the only one that doesn't have a traditional, classic, Big Apple, swing through the skyscrapers Spider-Man movie. And at the end of their last movie, they set us up to do that a little bit more. So I would be for a street level Spider-Man movie. And because they're, I mean, it's still MCU, they still have their kind of deal going on. The deal with Marvel Studios between Sony is essentially they trade characters. So Spider-Man can appear in Avengers movies, Captain America movies, and they like, you can appear in 3 of ours, and then we'll loan you 3 characters for yours. So then that's why Tony Stark is in Spider-Man Homecoming. That was the trade-off. He's in Spider-Man Homecoming so that Spider-Man is in Captain America Civil War. Traded characters. I still think you could do that. But I would do a street level, not something that feels like a mentor cameo, because it was always a mentor character, someone that doesn't feel like a peer to Spider-Man, someone that is like a adult talking down to the high schooler. But you do a street level story with Daredevil, and all of a sudden they're a little bit more peer level. The way the dynamic that it plays out. Don't use the cameo as mentor guiding him. Use it as someone that plays as a peer to him. Age Tom Holland up, so he's like 26. That's what I want. I get why they're going multiverse. And if they go multiverse with all the whoever it would be, it would make more money. Almost certainly if you do that versus my street level pitch, swing from the skyscrapers, Daredevil shows up, we're battling Kingpin or whatever. Yeah, a multiverse one will do better. I just don't think it's as interesting. I feel like that's the gimmick. I don't trust my storytelling. I don't trust my actor, the character. Like I need some gimmick to print more money. And I think that's a short-sighted strategy. We're going to get him in another multiverse story. He's going to be in Secret Wars. We're going to do that. We're going to get more of that. And we can do that again in the future. But for right now, I want a normal Tom Holland movie. Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month. For $2 per month, $20 per year, you can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams. For $5 per month, you get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.